Hi everyone, my name's Susan Young, and I suffer from severe multiple personality disorder. As you all know, multiple personality disorder is a very, very complex, very misunderstood illness by a lot of people who's never experienced it or doesn't suffer from it. For me, I've been suffering with this illness ever since I was 12, the day that a horrible ordeal happened to someone in my family, very close to me. It happened August 22nd, 1983. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. And on that night, that is when my first personality, aka my alter, Olivia, was created. A 5-year-old, sweet as all get out, very lovable from what I've seen on intervention videos. And she loves to color. She really loves to color. I keep coloring books now around just to, take care of her so she won't pop out and scare anyone. But before I go any further, for a very, very long time, I kept it hidden. No one ever even knew up until I started sharing it with people a year ago. I wanted to come out of the closet, as they say, using that slang, because I got tired of people telling me about, well, Susan, you remember doing this last night? You remember saying these horrible things last night? Honestly, no, I don't. With multiple personality disorder, aka Dissociative Identity Disorder, people that suffer from the illness when the alter takes over the host is what we're called, that houses the personalities. The brain shuts down and blacks out, and the alter personality takes over. When it does, they suffer from severe temporary amnesia. They're not able to remember what happens. And that's why we're thankful to people like yourselves that tell people like me, because I'm a big person, I want to make amends. I was going to have the opportunity to go public in a very wonderful place here in Owensboro, Kentucky. And to be honest with you, my multiple personalities destroyed that opportunity for me. And some people got scared, and I completely understand why. But like I was saying before, prior about Olivia, she is 5 years old, and she was created due to severe sexual abuse that happened to me when I was a child. And she was created because, as my psychiatrist says, she was created because I became a woman too soon and never got to be a child. So she's acting out my childhood for me. But so far, the only thing she likes to do is color. And you know what? I'm all about making people happy. So, Olivia, I love you, honey. You can color all you want. Please just don't come out. But my other one, Tiffany, I have 8. And Tiffany is a very verbally abusive, inconsiderate individual who is also, yes, she is a lesbian, and she likes women. And my psychiatrist again said that she was created out of the sexual abuse I went through when I was a child. He says I'm acting out my inner desire. I honestly don't have a desire to become lesbian, but hey, whatever works for them. But Tiffany can become very verbally abusive, and I do have to admit that I've had a lot of women come up to me and say, why was you trying to hit on me last night? And I would look at them like, I don't remember trying to hit on you last night. Okay. And then I would literally catch myself going to the bathroom, looking in the mirror, saying, Tiffany, quit doing that. It's bad enough. I've been trying to fight my sexuality for a very long time because of her. But she can be very verbally abusive, and she can be very controlling. But anyways, moving on, there is also John, who is very aggressive, who is a man. And he was created out of protection. due to what I went through when I was a child. Like I said before, I'm not going to repeat it twice or 3 times. It's ridiculous. But he was created out to protect me. And I physically sometimes can catch him because I can taste, believe it or not, brimstone in my mouth when he starts to come. Or everything around me turns red. Or I get really hot. And then automatically really, really cold to the touch. And he can become terrifying for people. And it breaks my heart. Because I've lost a lot of friends. And a lot of good people. Because of this illness. And I just, like I said, just want to come out. This is me. The real Susan. And, but anyway, the next one that is very terrifying for me, I don't know why he was created, and I really don't know what to do, but he's dangerous and very protective, to the point where if he feels like I'm being attacked by someone who is what he could see as aggressive, overly aggressive, aka dominant, to the point where they can be abusive, he has a tendency to stand out on the edge. Say you're on a bridge and you're walking across and you're in the middle, and he's right here, and I'm right here. He's right there, and he's just waiting for something to happen. And then the next thing you know, I black out. I wake up in jail or in a psych hospital, and it's just destroying my life. And I'm tired of it. But, by the grace of God, doctors have come up with a new medication that I started 3 weeks ago that is doing really, really wonderful. The committee in my head is not there, and I really don't know what to do with all this thinking room now, and being able to hear people actually talk and hear a full conversation is really great. Because there's a lot of good people I've come across that have a lot of intelligent things to share with me and teach me about things in life and such, and I just want to be able to show them respect as much as they're trying to show me, you know, and but you know, things happen, and there's nothing I can do about it. But then there's 3 more. There's, believe it or not, there's one named Fire. I don't know where that comes from. He doesn't speak. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything derogatory. He doesn't do anything violent. I just become steaming red hot, to where my whole body looks like one big giant tamale. And then there's Serenity, who is just, from what, you know, my mom has videotaped that, and the doctors have videotaped, she's very laid back, very calm, very attentive, very, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? She's just very serene. And then the last but not least, her name is Sadie. And I think she was named after my grandmother, I'm not sure. But if she was, they picked a good name. She was created because of my grandmother passed away, and I was never able to show emotion. I was never able to show sadness at her funeral. Even at the burials, when she was laid to rest, I wasn't able to show her how much I missed her. And I never got the chance to apologize to her until I was sorry. Because I was sick. And, multiple personality disorder is very hard to deal with people around you. And I understand that completely. And I'm grateful to God because God has given me the opportunity to do this. And share myself with everybody. I know that there's a lot of people out there that will probably click this and just say, oh, I'm not going to listen to this. You need to. Because everyone that suffers from multiple personality disorder, aka Dissociative Identity Disorder, are human beings too. We just had severe traumas in our life to where our cranial area of our brain that controls the personalities and the mental stability in a human being shuts down and develops another personality to take over to be able to handle all that trauma. And, I used to say I was a strong person. I'm only strong because I have all these personalities to back me up. I always make jokes. ADT, the security system, has nothing on me. And it's a joke. I can make fun of my illness today, but then again, there's times I won't. Because I know how traumatizing it can be for people that don't understand. Multiple personality disorder is not a curse. It's an opportunity. For me, it's an opportunity to find out parts of my life that I don't remember. And I'm grateful to God for giving me that opportunity. Even though it took 38 years to get peace in my head. And for those who may be wondering, what is this miracle drug? Please! It may not work for everybody. It has for me. And it's called Thorazine. Paxil. And Vistaril. And they all work. And I take them honestly 4 times a day. And I don't miss a dose because I like all this quietness in here. Because I haven't had it in a very, very long time. And I'm so grateful. And I just wish the people where I stayed at last would allow me the opportunity of letting them meet Susan Michelle Young. Because they'd really like her. And I know I'm talking like I'm in the third person. I promise you there's no personality coming out. This is Susan. And this is all I'm going to say, and then I'm going to quit. I just wanted to say I am truly, deeply sorry to everyone that had dealings with me when my personalities would show up. I am so sorry. I wish I could have controlled it, but I couldn't. I wasn't strong enough physically, and the medicine wasn't right, but now it's right. But honestly, I'm not asking for a second chance because I don't deserve one. I really don't. And I wish you all the best. And I care about everyone. That's just me. And I like a lot of things. I'm finding that out. And, well, hopefully for all those who watch this, hopefully you'll be able to gain some experience. And if you meet someone like me that suffers from the illness I do, show them a lot of love and understanding and compassion. They need it. We really do. God bless.